When I grow up, I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies. When I grow up, I wanna see the world, drive nice cars, I wanna have groupies. When I grow up.
Hey guys, so for all you first time viewers out there, my name is Lolita, and today I'm doing a winter wonderland look. This look is really simple to do. I'm only using a few colors, and it's a great look to dress up or to dress down. So stay tuned to learn how you can achieve this look. Okay, so let's get started. To start off, I'm using a paint pot by MAC, and I'm using it in the painterly color. And I'm going to just apply it all over my lid, up into my crease, and up into my brow bone. I really like this color because it's so natural, neutral colored. It blends into just any skin tone, and you don't have to worry about staying exactly in the lines. You can just put it on everywhere where you think you'll get eyeshadow. The next thing I'm going to be using is the face enhancing, it's kind of like another primer that you can use. You can use it just alone as a primer, or I use it on top because it's a little bit more liquidy than the paint pot, so it helps the pigments stay on better. And since I'm using pigment on my lid, this is perfect. So you just want to apply it loosely. You don't want to work it in too much because you don't want to lose like the liquidy aspect of it. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Frost pigment by MAC, and it's like a white, just a really white pure pigment. And then I'm using an eye glimmer brush by Paula Dorf. And so I'm just going to take some of the pigment, I'm going to put it on my brush, and then I'm going to swivel it into the cap. Pat it off so you're not getting any loose. And I'm going to pat it onto my eyelid. The reason I'm not stroking it back and forth is because since it's so loose, if you stroke it, it's going to flake everywhere all over your face, and you hate getting glitter off of your face. It's horrible. So just keep patting it on until you get a pretty desired bright look. Okay. I'm not worrying about putting it on the outer corner of my eye too much because I'm still going to put that blue in there. So the next thing I'm going to use is my blue pigment, and this is also by MAC, but this one was off of their seasonal collection, so they actually don't sell it anymore. But something that's really comparable to it is Moon's Reflection, which is also by MAC, and that's an eyeshadow. Or Bare Minerals has a pigment that's just like it, and it's called Freedom. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my pigment, and I'm just going to do the same thing that I did before. I'm going to take a little bit off it on my brush. Too much. I'm going to dab it off, and right now I'm using a crease brush, and this one's just kind of generic. It's from drugstores, but MAC has one too, and it's just called a crease brush. And so I'm just swiveling it on to the tip of my brush, just making sure that the pigment's all on there. I'm going to dust it off, and then I'm going to start at the outer corner of my eye, and just using swivel motions, I'm working it into my crease. Just do the same thing, swivel it in, pat it off, and do the same thing until you get your desired color. And And don't worry about a little bit of it flaking off to the side. You can just wipe that off with a Kleenex when you're done. So, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a regular eyeshadow brush, and this one's by Sonia Kashuk, and it's just a regular flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm using Shroom by MAC, which is my favorite highlight color that they make by far. And I'm just gonna brush it in, get it on my brush, dust it off. And starting at the brow bone, I'm just using swivel motions all the way around it, get some more on, and then I'm gonna go into the corner. And this just helps to blend out like that line from the blue pigment. Just helps to blend everything out and get everything to that desired color that you want. The next thing I'm going to be doing is using my MAC eyeliner, which is it's called Fascinating, and it's just a bright white eyeliner. And I'm applying that all down the bottom of my eye. Okay, so next thing after you got the eyeliner on, you're going to be using, I'm using Zonk Blue, which is a kind of like an aqua color from MAC. It's a little bit, you could say it's aqua color, but it's more focused on the blue. So if you can see that. And I'm also using MAC's 219 crease brush. So I'm just going to put this onto just the end of it. Dust it off. And then I'm just applying it right where I put on my eyeliner. So I'm just putting it on over that. The eyeliner, you can't see it at all after this. The eyeliner was just there to help stick. It kind of adds a little bit more of a white contrast to the eyeshadow, and it just helps it stick better. Serving a multi-purpose. Okay. So now that you're done with that, I'll put a little bit more into the waterline. And make sure when you are putting it into the waterline, you're not swiveling around, you're patting it down, because you don't want it to flake off and get into your eye. Okay, so now that you're done with that, I'm going to be using I'm going to be using a fluid line by MAC, and I'm using the Black Track fluid line, which is just a pure line, and I'm using Paula Dorf's angle liner brush. And I'm just going to apply it right where my eyelashes end. And with this look, I'm using a really thin eyeliner. And I'm also not going too much out, because you don't want a lot of the look to be focused on the eyeliner. You want it to be more focused on the eyeshadow with this look. So I'm not doing it very thick, and I'm not doing it too far out. Just doing a nice little thin line. So now that you're done with the eyeliner, you're going to take your mascara, and I'm using MAC's Plush Lash. I really like this mascara because it gives a really big wand, as you can see. So I'm just going to apply a couple coats of mascara. So that's it for my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.